Remember when Elon Musk and Mark Zuckerberg wanted a box to the death? Well, turns out one of them is just a big chicken. But fear not, fight fans. There are other ways for billionaires to duke it out, and that's with cold, hard cash. Enter Bill Ackman and Carl Icahn, two Wall Street titans whose feral hatred for each other began over a house sale schmuck insurance gone wrong. I did not make that up. Because nothing says I hate you and I have a grudge quite like using an actual company with its 3 million employees as pawns in your personal vendetta. While Musk and Zuck were busy not getting into the ring, Ackman and Icahn were about to throw down in the ultimate financial cage match.
Something called schmuck insurance. I got to show my investors that I'm making money and all that crap. That on Wall Street, if you want a friend, get a dog.
There's a book about this whole story called Confidence Game, which is worth a read.
If we had 3 hours,
in that context, we were winding
that,
down the fund. What he called schmuck insurance, because Carl Icahn, unfortunately, does not have a good reputation. Stick with me.
Their battleground, a little company you might have heard of, selling dreams in a shake bottle, Herbalife. In the world of weight loss and nutritional supplements, Herbalife stood tall as the beacon of hope for those seeking to shed pounds and make money. Founded in 1980, this multi-level marketing company promised not just a slimmer waistline, but also a fatter wallet. Little did everyone know that the seemingly harmless shake peddler was about to become the center of a Wall Street showdown. In 2012, Bill Ackman, a hedge fund manager with a penchant for short selling and a superhero complex, decided to don his financial cape and swoop in to expose what he believed was a glorified pyramid scheme. Armed with a 334-slide presentation, because 333 just wasn't enough, Ackman stood before the world and declared, Herbalife is a pyramid scheme because, among other reasons, distributors earn more than 10 times as much from recruitment as they do by selling the company's overpriced products. He proceeded to say just that for 3 hours. Okay, he didn't actually, but that was the main message. And Ackman wasn't just talking the talk, he was walking the walk, shorting Herbalife stock for $1 billion just to prove his point. Ackman's crusade wasn't just about making money, though he stood to gain over $1 billion if Herbalife stock collapsed. No, this was about justice, truth, and the American way of shorting stocks. He even launched a $20 million media and political campaign also to prove that he's right. But every hero needs a villain, and in this battle that role was filled by none other than Icahn, who decided to go long on Herbalife. It wasn't about the shakes, it was about shaking up Ackman's world. The battle lines were drawn, and soon Wall Street was treated to a spectacle more entertaining than any protein shake-induced sugar high.
Because this is important, and got a few more points to make. Stick with me for one more second. He was a bully, okay? I was not in a very good place in my business. You know what? This guy's roadkill on the hedge fund highway. I'm never going to have to worry about this kid again. He's not going to even have the resources to sue me. Italian restaurant.
Hey, what's his name? The guy. Hello?
Anyway, this is the guy who takes advantage of little people.
And Carl, why don't you just come clean on the Herbalife thing?
I didn't get on to be bullied by you. Ackman is a liar, okay? That, without question, I will swear to it on any Bible you want. I got to tell you, I left. I couldn't figure out if he was the most sanctimonious guy I ever met in my life or the most arrogant. And when it comes to France, he called.
Carl, let me if I may.
What the hell I want to say? You let Ackman talk, so let me talk.
You've been talking. Okay, you can continue.
As far as I'm concerned, the guy is a major loser. You know, this young man, I'd be happy if I could be assured of one thing in my life, is you are sure of everything. Then he talks about charity. That's complete. He's not giving it to charity.
Meanwhile, Herbalife was busy playing whack lawsuit and settling the influx of complaints. The California Attorney General, the FDA, and even the Senate got involved, turning Herbalife's business practices into a regulatory game of Twister. As the Wall Street drama unfolded, ABC News decided to do some digging of their own. They sent undercover reporters to Herbalife nutrition clubs. What they found was a world of promises, dreams, and enough nutritional pseudoscience to make a dietitian cry. For just $3,900, the reporters became Herbalife supervisors, receiving huge shipment of products. They attended training sessions where the real money-making secret was revealed. Don't bother selling shakes. Just recruit more people to sell shakes. It's not a pyramid, it's a multi-level marketing downline. Just when you thought this financial soap opera couldn't get any juicier, enter Giovanni Bojorquez, a former Herbalife executive turned whistleblower. He bravely stepped forward to expose the company's ethical shortcomings, painting himself as a hero ready to risk it all for the truth. But there was just one tiny detail he forgot to mention. A potential $3.6 million deal with none other than Bill Ackman himself. Whoops. Let's break down this sweetheart deal. A potential payout of $250K per year for 10 years. That's right, guys. A cool $2.5 million over a decade. I would also definitely talk to the media to fulfill this sick deal. Suffice to say, Bojorquez lost his job. Afterwards, Ackman said he thought Bojorquez and his lawyer had disclosed the deal. Pot called kettle black because Ackman's own public relations team also failed to reveal the secret arrangement prior to the interview with ABC News. After years of battling, accusations, and plenty of financial jargon, the dust finally settled. In 2016, Herbalife agreed to pay a $200 million fine and pinky promised to change its business practices, tracking actual sales to consumers rather than just how many people they could rope into their downline. The FTC, in a stunning display of bureaucratic fence-sitting, decided not to call Herbalife a pyramid scheme, but rather labeled its practices as merely unfair. Maybe someone had a Herbalife subscription over there. Ackman eventually threw in the towel, covering his short position and licking his wounds to losing $1 billion. Icahn, on the other hand, made a tidy profit, proving once again that on the Wall Street, sometimes it pays to be petty. Meanwhile, Herbalife emerged battered but not beaten. They hired not one, but two former FTC commissioners, presumably to help them navigate the fine line between multi-level marketing and pyramid scheme. They're still around, still selling shakes, and still promising people they can be their own boss. Just with a bit more regulatory oversight and a lot less pyramid-shaped marketing materials. They even disciplined nearly 600 distributors for making outlandish medical claims because, apparently, Herbalife cured my inoperable brain tumor isn't an FDA-approved statement. Whoever advised Herbalife to take down this FAQ page had the right idea. If you need to speak up about not being a pyramid scheme on your website, something's already going wrong. In the end, the only real winners were the lawyers, the financial news network who got years of drama, and perhaps the producers of any future movie about this saga. So where are our two fighters now? Things aren't looking great for either of them. Ackman tried to take his hedge fund public, but not enough investors were interested in his plan. As for Icahn, his company's stock has taken a nosedive, dropping over 75% in just a year. He's personally lost a whopping $17 billion. Talk about a rough patch. It's kind of ironic that after all their big battles and trash talking over the years, both Ackman and Icahn are facing tough times. Maybe it goes to show that even the biggest names of Wall Street can't win forever. Though despite their current troubles, you can bet neither of these guys is throwing the towel just yet.
Bill, I so much appreciate you coming on today. Carl, I hope you'll come back. That's all I can say.
I didn't hear you tell me that you appreciated me coming on.
Well, I think it was obviously meant there when I said I hope you'll come back, right? I mean...